Hello. Okay, this one is the power of you. This one is really important. Recognizing your strengths, what areas that you might want to adapt to be even more effective when you're communicating with other people or in achieving your goals. We've been working a little bit toward this and acknowledging our strengths and the things that we do well, the things that other people compliment us on, our talents, being able to use those unique gifts in moving forward in a way that brings more joy into our lives. Because when you're constantly struggling up against that, where you're not happy, you're not using your talents and the things that you enjoy, then it makes your everyday so much more stressful, and you're not going to be as productive, as profitable. You just won't be unless you can incorporate an appreciation for who you are and your strengths. So one of the tools that I have today for you is DISC. Now, some of you may know this. DISC is a behavioral analysis, and I have a short version for you today. It's a webinar that goes through asking you questions so that you can figure out what your dominant strength is, and then explaining how you can use that information for yourself and your own business, but also how you can better understand people who are different styles from you. Now, recognize that this is DISC is the compilation of all the different styles. It's behaviors. So you at times will use each of the styles. But when we look like today with the webinar in finding your dominant style, that just means the one that is your natural highest style. It doesn't mean that you don't use the other styles. It just means that that's the one that you naturally gravitate to. And recognize that even though you have a dominant style, you may have a secondary that is very close to it. And it's how all four of the styles fit together that make you who you are. And we are all different, and, using our differences is very, very important. But when we're going through this webinar, recognize that I am speaking to the dominant style, and that there are other aspects of who you are in how the styles play together that make a warmer, fuller appreciation of your behaviors. So if you disagree with something that I talk about, let's say you are one style, and I say, this is who you are, this is what your strengths are, and you're like, I don't know about that. That just means that you have a secondary style that's sneaking in. Okay? So if you are interested in doing a full DISC assessment with me, let me know. I'm happy to help you with that. I do those all the time for my coaching clients. Now, in addition to learning about DISC, in the webinar, I have a supplement. So it's a resource in the downloads area that helps explain it in more detail and helps you use it more effectively. Definitely check that out. And in addition to that, I have another meditation, like I did early on in the modules, another meditation, but this one is specific to building confidence in who you are. All right, so use all of these resources. Make sure that you watch the webinar and that you ask if you need more clarification. If you have any questions, that you use the resource, and that you listen to the confidence meditation. Enjoy, and keep us posted on how you're feeling about it and what you need. Thanks.